Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. For once, I come in first because you haven't been doing your job lately, Mr. Alright.
No, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. This is my job, my introduction, and these people know how it goes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of MDC, welcome to the Springtime Rumble. This is the results show brought to you by the one and only crew that you know the best by. We have with us the crew that does it right. With me, as always, we got Blakey Dyer back in the strap and ready to do it. Then I got this traitor over here.
First off, you sound completely different every time you show up. Who are you running from? Secondly, how am I a traitor when I'm the only one who's here every single night calling the action?
Look, man, I'm a busy man.
Busy what?
I got a contract elsewhere that I have to take care of, man.
You haven't told us about that.
Yeah, you're the real traitor. Taking on extra contracts, you whore.
Hey, look, not my fault that I am busy doing commentary elsewhere.
What?
Oh, yes, I did call him a whore.
Hold on.
Because you are, but that's not the point.
This is not
I
here
have to
nor
say
there.
one thing.
Oh.
I have to ask a question.
All right, ask your question.
What are you drinking tonight, Graves?
It's something new from Moon Juice. Apparently, when you drink too much of the regular stuff, there's some side effects, and they have a special cleanse that they send out now. So, I'm on the Moon Juice. It looks terrible, but it doesn't taste bad. As good as real Moon Juice.
It looks like deer piss.
Looks like motor oil.
Buy Moon Juice. Use code MOON to get 20% off on your order.
Okay,
how did that end up there?
Tech guys love this dude, apparently.
How did that end up? I thought I got that removed.
Dude, Tyrion Moon is a sponsor. We have several great sponsors now. No thanks to you, and no thanks to you. It's my hard work that has brought in all these great sponsors.
Can we get the one for Pedro?
No, look, okay, both of you, shut up. Time to wake up and smell the violence, because it's a springtime rumble, guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, due to that, the first match we have on here before we ever get to anything else is going to be the 6-man tag. The Farm versus the Cutthroat Crew. In the Farm's lane, we have the Pagan God, the World Champion, Dylan Mason, the Renegade Champion, TJ Blair, and Jack effin' Harvey.
You gotta say it right, man. You gotta say Jack fucking Harvey. Say it right.
I say it because we're a PG show, and the CTC made up of Danny Darko, Casey Riddle, and the Bong Daddy himself, BD30, Josh Byers. And
we're a PG show in the same way The Hung and the Restless is PG. We get past the first 3 minutes without swearing, and they don't care anymore. But that is why I got so many sponsors, so that when they don't want to broadcast normal ads, we have things like Moon Juice to fall back on.
That's true. But you guys know what's been happening, especially you, Graves. You've been in the middle of it. You know that CTC, especially Josh more so, has been causing a lot of headache, a lot of harm for the Farm for many months. I mean, we go back way back in the time machine. He was the one that took out Agent Jones. You got him taken away, and ever since then, little by little, he's been masterminding a plan to come back and exit revenge on you, the Farm, and everyone in between.
I don't know why everyone thinks I am so tightly connected to the Farm. All I do is put them in their matches. All I do is call the matches. I'm not.
Hold on, Barry. What do we call that? It starts with a B and ends with an S.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
it's called.
See?
No, it's called business. Something you.
No, that's not the BS I'm thinking of.
No, that's not. That's not the right one. You're kind of.
Yeah. He see, Barry gets it. Barry's all right with that. Anyway,
all right.
Supposed to be on my side. I used to like it, all right.
You know, as The farm has already come down to the ring. Dylan has been blessing everyone with his presence. CTC starts to come down the ramp, and my God, I didn't think there was a lot of juggalos in Orlando, but there's plenty. There's many, and these guys have a cannon, and they are spraying it with Faygo all over the audience.
How is there? I specifically chose this town because I read that the ICP was banned here. How are they coming out to Juggalo homies with all these maked-up freaks following them on a Faygo truck with a cannon?
Look, man,
Because
anything in Florida, it's not that hard.
Yes, Ron DeSantis, give him the hookup.
Okay.
But
apparently the ICP has nothing to do with the Insane Clown Posse. It was some investigative board that was banned. Son of a bitch.
you get anyway. They come down, spraying everyone with Faygo, but all of a sudden, Dylan just makes the Faygo turn into water out of nowhere.
Another miracle by our pagan god. Thank you, Mr. Mason. There is no more Faygo.
For once in my life, I was enjoying Faygo, and now I have to turn into regular water.
Now everyone
kind of do. Now I'm on CTC side. We were enjoying that.
Yeah, we were enjoying the Faygo.
No one wants a Faygo shower. No one wants to get rock and rye bombs from above. No one likes red pop.
Shut up, you heretic.
Anyway, mad at this, angry at this, all three members of CTC run the ring and punches galore from each member right to the farm. Farm fights back. TJ Blair smacks the hell out of Riddle, but Riddle comes back. Harvey goes right with Danny. They fumble out of the ring, start fighting, and the refs have to come down, separate all the men, make sure everything's under control. Once it's under control, the match can properly start. The two men who officially begin this match are Jack Harvey and Casey Riddle. They go at it, knock it up at the center of the ring. Calling elbow by both men. Jack's able to get the better of Casey Riddle. Side headlock, but he's pushed into the ropes. He comes off, knocks Casey down with a shoulder tackle. He goes off the ropes, leaps over Casey Riddle. As soon as he comes off the other side, Casey Riddle gets back up to his feet and takes Jack over down with an arm drag. And that's when, right from the back, Bong Daddy kicks Jack Harvey in the back. Casey Riddle walks over and tries to go for a roll-up 1-2, but it's not enough. Him and Jack continue to slug it out. Jack gets the better of the two, gets a headlock on Riddle, takes him over to the corner, tags in TJ Blair, and Blair gets in. Blair starts pounding on Casey Riddle, runs him into the corner, shoulder first, starts jamming the shoulder over and over again to the side, gets him out, tries to go.
Riddle?
Yeah.
Just pounding it.
Yeah, pounding that Riddle, trying to solve it.
Mr. Dyer, you should know about pounding it, don't you?
Yeah, I have a wedding tonight, but I have to do this first. But
man, you're that pounding in ready, aren't you?
Anyway, Blair continues with the shoulder tackle straight to the gut. He gets Casey out of the way, hooks him for a suplex, but knees right to the top of the head from Casey Riddle. Casey then whips Blair into his side, tagging in Danny Darko. All the juggalos that are still here, revving up for Danny. He gets Blair out of the corner. Manhattan drop, reverse atomic drop, comes off the ropes, does Mr. Darko 1-2, but it's only a count after that reverse atomic drop. He gets Blair up and tries to, belly to belly, Blair overhead, but Blair hooks his leg around Danny's, blocking it, elbow to the face, takes him over to his corner, starts pounding him. Does all three members. As Mason and Jack hold the arms of Danny, Blair starts punch to the face, and that's when Harvey's tagged back in, and TJ and Harvey do a double team move, lift up by Blair right down onto the knee of Jack. Jack goes for a pin, 1, 2. Jack gets him up. Jack tries for a nightmare's touch, that jumping cutter, but Danny's able to push him away. Danny hits a forearm strike right to the face of Jack, and even a knee lift. And he almost gets to the hand of the Bong Daddy, trying to tag him in, but Jack's able to recover in time, grab the leg, and drags him back to the corner. And that is when Dylan Mason is tagged in. Dylan Mason instructs Jack to get Danny up. He starts hammering him with forearms, and then Jack lets go because referee admonishes both men, and Dylan starts pounding him right and left. He looks at the Bong Daddy and tells him that this is how this ends, and he gets Danny up and tries to hook one arm, but Danny's able to fight through. It was looking like he was going for the Bloody Eagle, but Danny was able to fight, push him through. He pushes Dylan and then hits him with an uppercut. And right as he does, he's able to extend that arm and tag in the Bong Daddy. Here comes the climax, what everybody's been looking for. The one-on-one confrontation between the world champion and the Bong Daddy. Here comes Josh Byers into the match. Him and Dylan, they begin slugging it out left and right, and it's chaos. Can you believe this, Graves?
It is definitely chaos, and yes, I can in fact believe this. This is the kind of violence we expect, the deranged attacks from CTC against anyone they can get their hands on. But it is our pagan god, and he is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, and these two start slugging it out, and Dylan Mason clocks Bong Daddy with a forearm, hard strike. He steps up with a knee, and then Bong Daddy falls to the floor, falls to the mat. It looks like he's going to go make some attempts for another V trigger-like knee strike. Bong Daddy's able to move out of the way, and that's when it looks like he's going to go full. And then after that, he gets to his feet, tries to go for a slightly faded stunner. Dylan pushes him away, and that's when everything starts to break down. Every single, just like at the beginning of the match, all the CTC men come in the ring. It's chaos, but everyone's able to get their heads on straight, and that's ref's able to control things. Byers and Dylan go back at it. Dylan tries for another knee strike, but is able to avoid it. Does the Bong Father? He hits a slightly faded stunner. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Dylan's not going down. Bong gets him back up, trying for a slightly faded stunner again. Another push away from Dylan. A step up knee strike, and lifts him up. It power bombs him right on the double knees. Power bomb lung blower. 1, 2, but the Bong Daddy, is able to get out. It seems like the Bong Daddy he's losing it a little bit. I mean, not losing it, but something's not right there. And he tries. As Dylan is getting him back up, trying for another powerbomb lung. Powerbomb lung blower again, but Bong Daddy's able to fight through, and he goes in. He sends Mason hard into his corner. Blair comes in and tags in, and as soon as that happens, the Bong Daddy tags in Danny Darko, and but Blair charges right at Danny. Really big boot to the face, gets him in a headlock and tries to go for that panic switch, that reverse SDO type DDT. Danny lifts him up, drops him right on his feet, and this is insane. And I can't remember what Danny calls the move, but he hits it so impactfully that it rattles my brain just watching it happen to Blair, and that's when Danny's able to go for the 1, the 2, and the 3. I don't know what to say here.
Another you have to imagine that had to have been a factor for such a long time.
Yeah,
Blair was undefeated, and now 2 quick losses. That first one had to be a factor. It got into his head. He'll be fine. He'll be back. But
no. But that also makes Danny Darko the top challenger for the Renegade Championship.
That was never
put in the pinned the champion. He pinned the champion.
Match. We will
you can't default that. You can't deny that.
We will discuss it later. Well, either way, as much as it pains me to say this, congratulations to the CTC. I'm sure there's going to be more of this bloody war. There was so much chaos we couldn't call, folks.
Speaking of beautiful things, because, gentlemen, it is about that time. I have a wedding to prepare for.
Nope, you are sitting there and we are calling this Rumble.
Hola, it's Pedro. Contract my chicken and tacos. And I sell your body parts to the cartel. Oh, also, Texas Steel, you son of a bitch. Tell your sister. You can go piece up a rope. That ain't my baby. Fuck that bitch.
Wow.
Springtime Rumble is officially sponsored by Pedro's Chicken and Tacos, and I believe we have yet another sponsor that was brought in for you.
I'm sure there is some more sponsors, man.
Didn't you get like some hunting retreat to give us a sponsorship?
I didn't get it. Okay, that was one of the big 4.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Well, howdy, folks. Well, you're probably wondering what old Texas Steel's doing here in front of you. Well, you know what? I'm here to give you a wonderful business opportunity for you to come visit. You see, me and my good wife, Auntie Mama Brenda, have opened up a safari zone with all these exotic things that we've found wandering around the grand old United States of America. So, you know what? We're going to tell you about these wonderful species that we found wandering around here in America. You know, you didn't realize are living right underneath your nose. You see, we found a rare species, of the African crawling spider. They just love watermelon. And you see, they love drinking grape soda. I don't know why they love that. And then you get this towel snakes from the rare lands of Arabia. Then we got them wet-back tortoises from the land of Mexico. And then you get to the most weirdest thing on this earth. You know what it is? It is a pointy white guys. I don't know why we call them pointy white guys, but they're from the good old US of A, and they look like albino monkeys. And man, they scream and holler. You're like holler monkeys. But you know what? For the low price of just $50, you can come and take a look at what I got at my safari zone. So hurry on quick, folks. Tickets are running out. And trust me, you want one of these for yourself. Brought to you by Texas Steel.
Is that
What the hell
racism?
was that?
What was
First
that?
off, are you two? Is that your cousin or something?
That looks, yeah.
That's
are y'all related?
racist.
He looked like your twin brother. No wonder
That is
Texas.
racist.
So that's Texas Steel. No wonder Pedro says that ain't his baby.
Yeah, it
That
runs
is
in the
racist.
family, literally.
That is
Okay.
racist.
I'm
That
sorry,
is
you have the
racist.
same hair, same glasses, same face.
Sure.
That is racist.
Well,
Either way, apparently you can go get a Texas Steel hunting tour.
You can.
yeah,
Apparently.
Choose to do so.
I don't want to.
Okay then. Well, let's take a flashback to a more refreshing sponsorship, shall we?
Buy Moon Juice. Use code MOON to get 20% off on your order.
Oh God, not that shit again.
After what we just saw, and to prepare for the utter chaos that is the Springtime Rumble.
Man, look. The Springtime Rumble was absolute chaos, dude.
Chaos.
Absolutely. Let's give a quick rundown. From the moment you enter the ring, if you go over the top rope, you are eliminated as long as both feet or the majority of your back hit the floor.
Yes.
There are
So,
30 contestants, and we have a lot of surprises for y'all.
We do. And the first entrant into this Rumble was none other than the Fox.
And the puppet. No. It was the puppet.
The
Yeah,
puppet, the
it's
Fox,
not-
same purpose, same
It's not
person.
Advocate FOX. They are still gone, but we've heard that they are quite enjoying their retirement when Tyrion Moon went fox hunting and wound up at their doorstep.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe he'll get a. Wait a minute. Maybe Tyrion Moon will go take up a hunting retreat with Texas Steel.
perhaps.
That's a horrifying.
Graves, you called it.
So when we said that there was utter chaos, it started from this very moment. The Fox and the Puppet had gotten in the ring, and as they are awaiting their opponents, none other than Madhouse's own mascot, Asshole Kitty, leapt from our announce table, snatched the Fox's puppet off their hand, and the Fox thought that this was their first opponent, and they start chasing the cat around the ring. Until my cat leapt through the ropes, puppet in tow. The Fox leaned over to try and retrieve the puppet when Good Kitty, of all things, also leapt on their back, pushing them over the top rope, eliminating our first entrant before the second one even got in the ring. So
And
Good
then
Kitty,
just out of nowhere, the second entrant came in.
Side Bailey.
And it was after this first elimination, and our dynamic duo of Asshole Kitty and Good Kitty came along, and Side Bailey came along. He looked around, noticed his Good Kitty sitting around the ring, sitting in the ring, thinking the cat is the person he's facing. Good Kitty, who's scared, is running along the top rope to get away from Side Bailey. He's celebrating. He'll celebrate.
Like he's thinking he eliminated someone.
it's okay, baby. You are
And
the good girl.
and when that happens, as Bailey's running around, Tyler Savage, the former tag team and international champion, comes in the ring, and he's looking at Side Bailey. He's perplexed himself. He's like, "You didn't eliminate anyone," and still running around the side. He's knocked down, right down, with a hard clothesline from Tyler Savage, and out of the blue, Side yells, "Ah, my damn back!" And Tyler gets him up. He's trying to throw him out, but that's when the devil himself, Nathaniel Rage, enters the ring. He takes both men out. Tyler Savage catches. He runs down and tries to take both men out. Excuse me, but Tyler Savage is able to. Yeah, he's able to catch Devil with a back elbow. Him and Tyler start throwing hands back and forth, but Devil's able to get the better of the exchange. Side Bailey tries to attack both men, but being Side Bailey, partially can't see, partially blind, he runs too far and he trips himself, and he's over the top rope and he eliminates himself. So that's the second elimination in this match so far.
So wait a minute, the resident force lurker Nathaniel Rage is back.
Oh, yeah.
So
He's been off for a couple weeks.
So wait a minute. The industry's resident Jim Jones is back. And
maybe had cyanide in his drink. Yeah.
Look, man, but still, Tyler Savage and Nathaniel Rage are still fighting, but then Diablo
number
comes
4
down. Number 4 now actually number 5. Enter number 5.
No, he's 4.
He's 4.
5. Yeah, remember.
Are you wait, hold on. Is that math ruining your brain?
No.
You count an asshole kitty as an insurance.
All right. Puppet, Side Bailey, Tyler Savage, Nathaniel Rage, Diablo.
Oh, okay. Number 5. Excuse me. I mean, he's
a Dyer. He's better from him.
See,
math was bad.
See, look, this is what happens when you drink moon juice.
I didn't make the mistake. He did.
Buy moon juice.
Ha!
Proceed.
See, even Tyrion Moon told you.
Well, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. Diablo comes down. He gets inside. He takes down the devil and takes both men down with a clothesline. He gets devil up, sending him straight into the corner. Big splash from Diablo. Diablo picks Tyler up to his feet. Same thing. Cornered splash right from Diablo. And he gets Tyler up on his shoulders and he tries to throw him out, but Tyler fights through. Number 6 is Sarabai, one of the best in the world, someone that Graves hates to death. Sarabai runs down. He gets in the ring. He, along with Savage, are able to punch Diablo. They're able to toss Diablo over the rope, but he lands on the apron. Devil charges right at Diablo with a running baseball slide kick. The face of Diablo hits the apron and his feet hit the ground, and he is the 3rd elimination so far.
So
that's 3 men gone.
That has to be a Spider-Man movement.
So the 3 men in the ring are Sarabai, Tyler, and the Devil. All 3 men are slugging it out now inside the ring. Sarabai decks Tyler Savage, but Tyler Savage but Tyler hits him.
He hits him back, yeah.
Tyler hits him back. Devil smacks both of them. Smacks both of them in the face. DDTs both men. Ruby Knight, it comes from the crowd. The
entrance 7.
Shocked by this, Ruby runs in the ring, hitting the Devil as the Devil is near the ropes. Ruby barrels over him, over the top, taking himself and Nathaniel Rage out.
That's the 4th and 5th eliminations at one time.
As number 7 enters the ring, he's also eliminated as the number 4, as the 4th elimination.
Yes.
So,
when we said it was chaos from start to finish, we weren't kidding. We aren't even 10 people. We've already had 5 eliminations.
This is crazy. And that's when Charlie and Savage, they got back up. They continue their fight. Ray Jax is coming up next. He comes down the aisle, and he gets into the ring. He knocks down Sarabai. He clocks Tyler right in the mouth with a big right hand. He sends him shoulder first right into the ring post, and Ray Jax throws Tyler Savage out. It was a good run for Tyler in this match, but he's unfortunately the 6th.
He's unfortunately the 6th elimination of the evening.
To knock the guy, like, it was chaos. There was so much action that we couldn't call the details of. Everything was grueling and brutal.
Yes.
It was pure chaos. This Rumble, I've been to several Rumbles all over the world, and at a certain point, the chaos is just kind of calm. There was no calm in this Rumble.
Oh, yeah, no, you were absolutely right, Graves. But as Sarabai was getting to his feet, Rajax begins hitting him. He grabs Sarabai's arms, whips him into the ropes. Rajax leans forward, wanting to throw Sarabai overhead, but Sarabai kicks him up in the face. Sarabai then suplexes Rajax down. And as Mayhem comes down, he and Sarabai start hitting one another, that being Mayhem and Sarabai. He uppercuts Sarabai, then takes him down with an STO.
Technical difficulties.
Welcome back.
Rajax is up. He goes after Mayhem, clocking him in the back of the neck. He tries to send him to the post like Savage, but Mayhem counters it and throws Rajax over the top. Elimination number 7.
And that was an excellent display. And this is getting heated. You know, we got 7 eliminations. All these men wanting this opportunity. This is going to be big. This is when Mayhem, him and Sarah begin to exchange a couple blows. Mayhem tries for a package pile driver, but Sarah is able to fight his way out of it. Sarah whips Mayhem into the corner. Big man fighting big man. Meat on meat. Running boot sends Mayhem down to the mat. That's when Dick Hancock, that piece of crap, comes down to the ring.
Former tag team champion.
Former tag team champion. Put some respect on that name, man.
Apparently, that respect has broken his internet. So that's when Dick Hancock came down and Sarah immediately went after him. We know the long-standing history between Sarah, the Farm Boys, and the Farm proper. And he starts wailing on Hancock. But Hancock rakes Sarah's eyes. A very smart trick. There's no real honor with Dick Hancock. He's not like Big Rod with a sense of morality, but he rakes Sarah's eyes.
Oh, man. But still.
He rakes the eyes as Mayhem gets up, and they both try to throw Sarah over the top rope, but the bigger, stronger man was able to fight them off and throws Mayhem down. Not out. And that's when one of our special guests makes their way to the ring, a brand new signee to MDC, the Vagabond. He's making his way out to the ring and into this match. He takes down Mayhem quickly with a boot from Vagabond to Mayhem, a boot to Sarah. He gets Dick up in an airplane and spins him around, making him dizzy. And that's when Scabs came down to join the ring. This was back-to-back quick action, folks, because we like a little chaos here in MDC. You never know when we're going to let someone out. And Scabs comes down to the ring, who recently picked up a prize earlier in the evening. Scabs is your new international champion. Scabs comes down to the ring, and Mayhem goes after Scabs. You must think that anyone that eliminates a champion probably has a good foot in the door on getting a title shot from that champion. But Scabs' back body drops him right over the top, eliminating Mayhem at number 8.
Yep. We are 10 people deep, but we are only 8 eliminations. And so
I think we're a little bit past. We might be at 11.
We might be at 11.
So 11, quick, it's hard to keep count.
Sorry, I'm wrong. I'm deadly wrong. My bad. I lost count. 11 people, 8 eliminations.
Yes.
Dick starts hammering Vagabond, and Sarah grabs their heads and tries to hit a double noggin knocker, but both grab Dick's arms and throws him out of the ring hard onto the arena floor, and Dick Hancock is eliminated at number 9. Havoc comes down at...
When everyone hates you, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens, man. But still, Havoc comes down at number 12 for this. She's starting to attack Scabs, but he fires back. He throws her into the corner. He goes after her, but she boots him in the face. She goes to the middle and takes him down with a swinging DDT. Pedro comes out at number 13, but he's attacked by Dro.
Another new entrant to MDC, another newcomer to the Madhouse. Apparently, there was a miscommunication. Pedro just saw Dro and thought he was the one coming out, but apparently it was Dro Delaney.
Uh-oh.
Why was Pedro even in this match when it was supposed to be Dro Delaney?
A sponsor. I guess he thought it guaranteed him his spot, but being a sponsor doesn't guarantee.
Dro Delaney knew that he was supposed to be in this match, and he was already in the ring. Pure professionalism by Dro Delaney.
Yes. Never mind.
That's what happened.
Pedro. Someone dragged Pedro back to the back.
Because demand his taco truck. Okay, because look at that. Pure unprofessionalism by Pedro.
And that's when
But
Dro runs in. He and Vagabond begin hitting one another. It's a surprise because I know those two are in a faction, but it's every man's game. He and Vagabond start hitting each other. He hits.
I've watched Whole New Era for a while. That's why I look forward to trying to sign these guys. They're the kind of people, they'll work together, but also they know when they got to put on a show. And this is
very, very true. Very true. And that's when, Dro's able to hit inverted STO on
Vagabond. He's
apparently more
inverted
difficult.
STO on Vagabond. And Sarabai boots Dro in the gut, trying to lift him up, but Dro gets out of it, hitting a jumping leg sweep. Havoc gets Scabs up, wanting to throw him out, but Scabs stops her, hoisting her up on his shoulders and landing a Death Valley driver. Then we get entrant number 14 in Price. Price runs down. He grabs Vagabond, hoping to throw him out. He thinks he does, but Vagabond lands on the apron. Dro and Scabs begin to fight each other. Begin fighting. Each one hitting the other with a hard punches. Dro chops the chest of Scabs. He tries to go for a cutter, but Scabs tosses him down. He lands a back fist. As he gets up, he's met by a charging headbutt from Scabs. Meanwhile, Stu Heyman.
Sweet 16 Stu.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. From the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, hello, they know, hello, they know, hello.
Stu Heyman, man. Stu Heyman's
Modern
down
day-
at number 15. The middle of the pack.
I didn't sign him. I don't know who got Stu Heyman to come to MDC. It wasn't me, but I'm ecstatic about it.
Man, everybody is. Stu Heyman's one of the few people I am purely happy that he's here. Because imagine him and Team Money going at it.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
But Nick comes in, helps Vagabond and Dro, who grabbed Scabs. They're trying to eliminate Scabs, but Nick then assists both men and tosses Scabs out of the bout. Elimination number 9.
That is dastardly. I understand Nick Apollo's upset, coming up just short of retaining his championship against Scabs, but to come down and help pull him out of the ring, I guess that he got some help from his friends, the Whole New Era, to get a little bit of payback, and he smacks Scabs with that international championship as they are both sent out from ringside.
Look, man, I guess we're pretty well set for what's going to happen.
Apparently.
Technical difficulties keep getting the best of me, guys. I apologize.
Look, man, don't worry about it. But as Stu comes
you just
in,
missed Stu.
But as Vagabond comes in, Stu comes in, Vagabond goes for him, he knocks him down. Then Dro tries to go after Stu, but he gets knocked as well. Havoc charges Stu, but she gets caught and launched overhead with a fall-away slam. Price jumps off the second rope with an axe handle, but he too gets caught into a black hole slam.
And then 5 seconds in and is taking names apparently.
He's just wrecking folks.
Something different. But then we got our next entrant, number 16.
Huh. It seems that the door was unlocked into this madhouse. It's quite nice. A little messy, but I like it that way. Because I am Doomsayer. I am also known as the gatekeeper of professional wrestling, keeping the weak-willed and weak-minded out. But I've also become the surgeon, cutting into what needs to be taken out of the scum, what needs to be devoured by the weak. And don't forget, though, to those who don't know, you're going to feel who I am tonight. And this thing can do just enough damage to just eloquently leave you with cuts. Or I can dig into your flesh. But this is what you need to do. You need to get into my face, spit on it, disgrace it. I don't care. Because every ounce of hate that you give to me, all of me, I bring it back to you in tenfold. Now know this. I could be the last one standing and ruin everyone's opportunity. But let's just see where this leads in the Madhouse for the springtime rumble. But let's start with a little spring cleaning, shall we? It'll be most eloquent.
Is this you?
Oh, that is who I think it is.
That's Doomsayer. That is one of my new signees. That's not what I was expecting. Even Asshole Kitty came for some comfort when he saw Doomsayer making his way to the ring, utter terror feeling my feline friend's heart.
Man, well, but look, Doomsayer is at number 16. But wait a minute. Hold on. He came out and we got a match I'm wanting to make immediately. We have to consult the big four here for this one because him and guess who he went straight for? He went straight for Stu Heyman.
Oh.
Imagine Doomsayer and Stu Heyman, boys.
That's a match of the year candidate.
Stu Heyman and Doomy have a stare down, and they both have an exchange of words, and no one knew what was said because the crowd in that arena was ecstatic at the springtime rumble, guys. They felt the violence in the air.
An exchange of words followed up by an exchange of forearms.
Doomsayer gets the better of the exchange. He got the better of the exchange, sending Stu into the ropes, waiting to eliminate Stu. As he's doing this, Price runs off the ropes, hoping to help, but Stu pushes Doomsayer away, holding the ropes down as Price comes near him, and Price is eliminated. He is elimination number 10.
Number 11. Number 11, actually. Number 11. See, I get the math right this time.
Number 11?
Number 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is 11.
Okay, either way, we're going to follow what the actual saying, and we'll double check the math when we post when
everything goes. We'll check the math later, guys. But Stu gets back in the ring. He and Doomsayer continue to fight. Havoc and Vagabond, meanwhile, start to attack both of them.
Ooh.
Which is not a pretty good idea if you ask me.
No,
Havoc knees Doomsayer in the back, taking him down with an inverted DDT. Vagabond clobbers Stu Heyman, sending him downwards with the neck breaker. Damien Wolf runs down, coming in at number 17. They take down Havoc and Vagabond after their onslaught. Dro, Delaney, and Damien Wolf start fighting. Dro clocks Damien with a hard left strike, but Damien comes back, socking Dro with a nasty right-hand jab. They then boot Dro in the gut, lifting him up with a brain buster from Wolf. Wolf picks Dro up and tosses him out of the ring.
Elimination number 12.
Number 12 elimination, which is Dro Delaney.
Yep.
Hey, he wants to speak. Let Graves Filler speak. I advocate for this.
Yeah. After that elimination, Stu Heyman is back to his feet. Vagabond is trying his best to keep Stu
Oh,
down.
T-Money's in the match now. Holy crap. I'll let you finish. Let me say this. T-Money comes in the match. He clotheslines Havoc. He takes out Vagabond. Also, booting Doomsayer at the same time. He's able to catch.
You're way ahead.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just excited. I'm sorry.
He's jumping the gun. Apparently, he's also hit his head like Dro did on his way out of the ring. And when Dro fell out of the ring,
Buy moon juice.
What?
I think you need some moon juice. I think that's what they're telling us. Get yourself a drink, water it down. Anyways, I'll be back.
Yeah, get some of that freaking antifreeze. You need it at this point.
So to fix where I was, Stu Heyman is back to his feet. Vagabond is trying to beat down Stu, but Stu manages to fight out of it and gives Vagabond a big uppercut, followed by an impactful spinebuster slam. And out next, Flippy Manchild.
What? At number 18.
That's right. Flippy Manchild comes out from underneath the ring, the same side of the ring that Dro went down on, for the record.
What? Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. He came from under the ring and climbed right in quickly and just starts going after everyone, hitting everyone inside, sending them into the corners and running back and forth, big splash after big splash after big splash to everyone in the ring repeatedly. And everyone in the crowd was going, what? Over and over again with every single one of them.
Flippy gets Doomsayer to his feet, striking him, but Doomsayer fights back. He picks Flippy up. He picks Flippy up on his shoulders, spins him out into a cutter TKO. Havoc and Stu are back up. Stu looks for a boot to Havoc's face, but Havoc moves out of the way and hits a drop kick to the back of Stu. And then next is the one and only everybody's favorite, the franchise Team Money in the match at number 19.
And this is where our groom-to-be, I guess his eyes got to in the reports. T-Money came out and delivered a clothesline to Havoc, takes out Vagabond with a boot, nails Doomsayer with a boot while Stu catches him with a Russian leg sweep. Then Flippy gets in the face of T-Money, and the two staring each other down until T-Money smacks the heck out of Flippy and throws him out of the match.
What? Yeah.
I really thought Flippy was going to last longer, but I guess when you get in Doomsayer's face, you're going to go over the top rope sooner than you'd like.
What? Elimination number 13. And then Jimmy Shadow is out next at number 20.
21, actually. 21.
Okay, are you counting Asshole Kitty and Good Kitty as two separate entrants?
Maybe, I'm sorry.
I mean, I would.
Go ahead.
I mean,
continue.
Okay, so then then we're gonna count. Okay, we're gonna count as one entrant then.
Entrance in the match. They just jumped in the ring because they wanted to play with the puppets. They weren't a part of the match.
So then he's number 20.
Okay.
Okay, regardless of Jimmy Shadow's entrant number, because the reports are saying different. Reminder to note to self, we might need to fire the notes guy, but that's different.
Stop doing a raffle to hire these interns.
Yes. Yeah. Jimmy Shadow is out next, and he begins slugging out with T-Money, both light, the other up with serious chops. With a series of chops, and Jimmy hits a knee lift with the knee lift to T-Money after the series of chops ends, and goes for a neck breaker after the knee lift, but T-Money pushes him away and hits him with a forearm. Vagabond, meanwhile, grabs Stu, taking him over to the corner, smashing his face into the buckle. Vagabond tries to lift Stu up to send him over, but Stu elbows him. T-Money sees this. He hits Vagabond. He He and Stu then eliminate Vagabond. Elimination number 14.
Uh-oh.
T-Money.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I'll take it from here. Let me take it. Let me do this. Let me show you how an expert does it. Jimmy goes again to Team Money, but Doomsayer is able to grab Jimmy, whipping him into the corner. A running lariat by Doomsayer to right to Jimmy's shadow. Doomsayer begins kicking Jimmy all the way down until he's in a seated position. Havoc comes up from behind of Doomsayer, hitting him in the back, and after she hits Doomsayer in the back, she then gets down, runs hip attack to Jimmy's shadow. Out next is Rod Johnson.
Rod Johnson, another former tag team champion.
He comes to the ring.
22.
Yes.
20.
He comes in the ring. Sarabai, he's been resting out on the apron of Sarabai for a minute. He rolls back in. He notices Rod, and they begin brawling. Rod obviously has done what he's done to being a part of the farm to Sarabai and his family. Sarabai Irish whips Rod, but Rod counters it. Sarabai's able to come off the ropes, avoids a back elbow from Mr. Johnson. Sarabai tries to pick Rod up for a suplex, but Rod knees him. Rod is able to then get down and grab a front face lock on Sarabai, maybe trying for a DDT of sorts, but Sarabai is able to counter it and fight out. He whips Rod right into Team Money, and Team Money then power slams Rod right to the mat. Entrance number 23. Here comes Al Boner.
Number 23.
Al freaking Boner. The penis.
For 23 or 24.
So, Diablo, Skaz, and El Boner have all been in MDC's Rumble. Let that be a beautiful sight.
Dude, why do we want the penis man here, though?
It's El Boner. Everyone loves El Boner.
Hold on, Barry, do you love El Boner?
Look, man, everybody loves an El Boner every now and then. Even you, Blakey.
Yeah, I'll admit it. El Boner comes to the ring. He begins hitting everyone with his penis.
Now,
they all go down.
Something special.
Now this is why this is a pay-per-view. We're not on broadcast television.
We're not on TV. This is pay-per-view.
For once, we're not on the JEV.
Remember, this is EFED TV.
And they allow everything and anything to happen. They all go down from the they all go down from the penis smacking. El Boner stands in the middle of the ring. Jimmy runs behind him, the boot to the back of El Boner's skull. Boner falls to forward, but his penis stands up, kind of like a kickstand, or in his case, we'll call it a dick stand.
He did the penis push-up. The prophecy of Tenacious D is true.
The penis push-up. But his penis keeps him from falling all the way down. Shadows sees his dick stand and kicks it from under El Boner. Fluffy is entering the match. Now, number 25. Fluffy enters the contest. Yeah. Fluffy enters the contest. Fluffy enters the... You don't remember Fluffy? He don't remember Fluffy. Barry's a little lost in the sauce. He may have actually drunk the moon juice instead of me.
Fluffy at all, dude. I took a hiatus, remember? Then I came back to work.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Well, Fluffy enters the contest. He's entering the contest anyway, and he sees the other big men of the match. That's when Stu, Team Money, Doomsayer, Sarabai, they all gang up on Fluffy. They all gang up on him, but he's able to take every one of them down with his strength and power. He knees Jimmy in the face. The Boner is up on his feet. Oh, God, we can actually see it. It shines like God's light. Fluffy then bites El Boner, yelling, "There is no meat."
The cannibal saw some bone, took a chomp out of it, and was not satisfied. And how many people have ever said that to El Boner? There's just no meat on those bones, and Behemoth is a cannibal. We call him Fluffy because he can be, but he's a cannibal. A cannibal.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you, what if Fluffy took a bite out of Barry?
You probably not like the taste. Barry looks like he's very stringy.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
Very
I don't-
chewy. No flavor.
Oh, white meat.
he's very mozzarella cheese.
I'm very well.
Mozzarella
I'm
would
white
be an
meat.
improvement. Barry looks
Yes.
like he just tastes like mayonnaise with none of the flavor.
Look, I'm a white meat man, but besides the point, look, Doomsayer and Stu Heyman are back up to their feet, continuing their assault of one another from earlier on near the ropes. Fluffy, raging out, grabs El Boner, begins spinning him around like a helicopter, and while doing that, it causes Doomsayer and Stu to be eliminated.
Yeah, they
Apparently,
both take each other over, and they continue to fight.
This was a case scenario. Behemoth was so angry. You ever been so mad you had to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
Yes.
Well, but he hit several motherfuckers with El Boner.
So wait a minute.
Oh.
Does that mean Boner got eliminated also?
Boner
No.
is still on Behemoth's shoulders.
He's still in the contest. This is what Doomsayer and obviously Stu, eliminations 15 and 16. Both men continue their assault on one another. But as this happens, the referee tries to separate all of the men. This is when John Reagans comes out. Pedro, of all people, comes down, bringing him some chicken and some tacos with him. I guess he's trying to convince John for his place, since Dro and Pedro had a little bit of a thing earlier. Pedro wants in the Rumble. Obviously, Pedro wants to be a champion. But as this is happening, Fluffy sees the chicken and the tacos, and he yells, "Meat!" And he goes right over the ropes, eliminating himself, dragging El Boner with him, and both of them chase Pedro. But I guess Fluffy doesn't care, because that eliminates him and El Boner, 17 and 18. What the hell, man?
Hola, it's Pedro.
Yeah, it was Pedro, and Pedro hauled ass.
Yeah, Pedro ran like crazy to get away from Behemoth. The last time Behemoth got near Pedro's truck, the last time Pedro let him have any, he ate everything. He ate absolutely everything in Pedro's truck. Pedro had to close for a month, and he's a can of bull, but he doesn't have a lot of money. So Pedro didn't get paid for that.
He's a broke bull. He's a broke bull.
Yes.
And that's when
a bull not gonna have money.
And so Barry, if you want to take it from here.
Yeah, John Reagans gets in the ring. He begins assaulting Sarahby. John nails Sarahby with the left hand. Sarahby comes back with a hand of his own. Sarahby wraps his arm around John's throat, looking for a choke slam. But John boots him in the stomach, hitting a jumping DDT. Human Death Machine comes down to the ring. He goes after Rod, beating him down, punch after punch. He sends him into the buckle, double running knees from Human Death Machine. Havoc hits an elbow strike to Human Death Machine's neck, getting him up and hitting a belly to back suplex. Rob is up on his feet. He goes after Cher by clocking him in the mouth. He tries to throw him over the ropes, but John Reagans comes from behind, hitting Rod. Sarahby and John start to put Rod over the top, but Rod hangs on. T-Money comes over to help along the Human Death Machine, and the four of them take out Rod Johnson. Elimination number 19.
That is insane. 4 men to take out Rod.
Rod's a big dude. That's why they call him Big Rod.
But wait a minute. Saber Cool is now in the match. He springboard lariats T-Money. He springs off the middle rope, taking Havoc down with an arm drag. He nails Death Machine and Sarahby each with a super kick. Reagans then turns Sander around, smashes him with his grill.
Smashes him right in the face.
Like fist. But Sander comes back with a fist of his own. A knee from John whips Sander into the ropes. Sander comes off. John scoops him up for a slam.
But Sander's able to slide down the back of John. Sander then picks John up like he's going for a back suplex, turns it mid-move into a neck breaker. Mel Walker an OG of this place, much like his friend T Money, comes into the fray. T Money is fighting with Havoc and Sarah. They're trying to eliminate him, but Mel darts in. He grabs Sarah, decking him right in the face, spins Havoc around, steps up with a knee strike right to the face of Havoc. He then grabs the leg of T Money. He pulls him back into the ring. They embrace. John is still fighting with Sander. Human Death Machine smacks John in the back. Him and Sander try to double team John. Havoc runs at both men. They both go down. Her and John gets Death Machine and Sander up, throwing them back out, but trying to throw back out. But Sander hangs onto the ropes while Death Machine hits the floor. Elimination number 20. Death Machine had a good run of the match. Obviously, since he came back to professional wrestling, he's been doing good. My boy is the business. I know Graves doesn't like him, but that's what it is. And all of a sudden, the lights they're going out of the arena for whatever reason. There's a flashing of a flaming phoenix. And when the lights are coming back on, there is a hooded figure that is standing inside the ring. Everybody is stunned, but John has enough cojones to walk up and lift the hood, and it is revealed to be Tyler Stone.
Someone it might not be cojones. This mask-robed figure is what cost Reagan's his match earlier in the evening. This hooded figure has been seen just lurking in the backdrop whenever Reagan's has been backstage. Everyone's been wondering who this person is, and it's his old friend, his old manager, back from the dead, it seems.
What the? I don't know what happened, but I know when John is shocked to see this. That's when Stone takes advantage, blasting John in the face with a huge right hand. He then scoops up John by his gear, and he launches John over the top rope. Elimination 21. That's a sad way to go. That is a sad way to leave this match. Having your former friend, former manager, throw you out has been causing you hell for weeks.
This way, all is fair in love and war, but when it comes down to the springtime rumble, you got to wake up and smell the violence. And John should have been ready for some violence to come his way. And our last
Stone was Sabrina.
The new farm hand.
Sabrina comes into the match at number 30. She gets in the ring while Havoc and Miss T Money. But Mel's
Havoc tried to miss T Money, but Mrs. Money hits Mel.
She misses T Money. She hits Mel. As T Money was able to avoid it, but Mel gets it right in the face. She then clotheslines Mel over the top rope. He's elimination 22.
Oh, man, that is not good. Mel like that. That's never good for them. If Mel's out, here's the thing. I was gonna say it earlier. If Mel and Money are together, the chances of one of them winning it skyrockets. They are the dynamic duo of this place. But let me tell you something. T Money, seeing what just happened to his brother in arms, hits Havoc with a bicycle kick, stunning her. He, along with Sabrina, eliminate Havoc.
Yeah,
elimination number 23.
That's a bit of back and forth catharsis, because the last time we saw Mel and Havoc.
Yes.
Yeah, Mel beat Havoc in a match. Last time T Money was live on screen, he got misted by Havoc. So it's some back-to-back payback here, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
Damian Wolf, who's been, sitting and waiting for a chance to attack somebody. He tries to attack Sabrina. He goes for a forearm. I don't know where he's been. He's been in the, but he tries for an attack.
People are able to slip away.
Yeah, he got out of our vision. He forearms Sabrina right in the face. He tries to go for a spinning forearm, but is clocked hard in the side of the head by Sabrina. She then tosses Damian over the top. Number 24 is the elimination for Mr. Wolf. And Barry, if you want to call it.
Yeah, so Charlie and Sabrina then stare down one another. T Money and Stone come from behind Sabrina, and Sabrina and Stone then begin beating her down. Wait.
Wait, I got it. I got it for you. Jim,
Okay,
it was actually Jimmy. It was actually Jimmy. She charged at Sabrina running because he was running at her with a big boot, but she's able to get out of the way. He then splits his leg, one leg in, the other out. His cojones actually wiggling back and forth on the ropes. And then she smacks him right in the side of the head. He goes out of the ring. He's eliminated at 25. Sad to see you go like that, Jimmy, but it had to be done. You know, and then Sander comes up, running at her with a forearm, right to the face of Sabrina, shot after shot. He's trying to do better than the others. But she counters it, tossing him out onto the apron. Sander lands a shot, right to the face of Sabrina. He tries to springboard, but Sabrina's able to counter that, pushing him right, and he lands. His back of the head lands right at our announcer's desk. I know that probably had to pop Grace Fuller over here, considering the damage your cult has done to his family.
What? I'm not.
Elimination.
The other guy's the cult. The farm's not a cult.
No. The farm is. Well, they're both cults. I don't know how this place ends up with two cults. But elimination number 26. That's when Sarah and Sabrina, they stare one another down. It's a very intense stare down. These two are sad to see, especially Sarah. He's watched this happen. His beautiful lady do all this. He can't believe what you and your people have done to her.
They're not my people. It's the farm, not me.
Barry, do you believe that? Do you believe any of that?
Shame on you.
You lie, you lie, you lie.
I am not a part of the farm.
T-Money and Tyler comes from behind Sabrina and begin beating her down. Sarah is confused. He's not sure what to do. But she's able to fight Stone and Money off. She hits Sarah right in the face. She tries to toss him over the ropes, but he manages to hold on. Sabrina, along with Tyler and T-Money, are able to push Sarah right to the floor, and he is eliminated at number 27. I can't believe she would do that to her husband, the love of her life. That is
Apparently,
sad.
her time on the farm has given her a new lease on life.
Man, that's
apparently she wasn't that impactful. She's had amnesia lately. She's accepted the farm's the right place to be, and he refuses to accept the grace of the pagan god, and I guess she had to remove the dead weight from her life. I don't know what to tell you.
Regardless, it's a sad thing to do. But speaking of which, okay, Barry, go ahead.
Regardless of that, look, Tyler Stone T-Money then get a hold of Sabrina and toss her out of the ring just like that, man.
And there goes the
Sabrina
farm's hopes
gone,
up.
and she's eliminated at number 28. And we are now down to the final two of Tyler Stone and T-Money. T-Money and Tyler Stone then begin to punch each other back and forth. Tyler Stone nails T-Money with a stiff left hand, and then he headbutts T-Money. Tyler then runs off the ropes, charging at T-Money, but T-Money shakes it off in time, hitting Tyler with a bicycle kick. He lifts him up on his left shoulder, and he hits a return to sender. He then gets Tyler Stone back up, throwing him over the top rope. T-Money wins. T-Money wins. He is the winner of the Springtime Rumble. The postman hit return to sender on Tyler Stone and said,
the winner of the match and next world champion, T-Money.
Next, he's got a title shot. That doesn't mean he's going to be
the next world champion.
I mean, he's got a title shot at one of our next big shows, and he could very well become a champion.
But hey, I want to say this before. I want to say this before I get out of here.
Oh, guys, look. Whoa. Hold on a second. I think. Wait a minute. Where did T-Money get this contract? T-Money.
I didn't know he had a contract.
No, there's something that he signed. He's signing something. It's an official document. I know that much. I saw it.
What's the document?
It's in a folder. It's an official Madhouse folder.
I have no clue what this is.
I have no clue. No, neither do I.
It's the official document notarized by all the big four.
What? two of the big four are here, and we don't know what's going on.
Dude, look, it's the official document, I think, that's made for contracts.
Oh, we'll figure it out later.
We'll
prepare. You go get.
I gotta get off here. I will talk to you guys after the honeymoon.
Yes.
But look, man, like I'm saying, it looks like T-Money signed it, but he didn't. I don't know what the date is.
Well, I'm sure it'll come across my table soon enough, and then I'll be able to make more official announcements about it.
But like I said, man, I don't know. I'm just saying what I saw. After the Rumble went off the air, after we, hit the dark and we panned back to us, I only saw T-Money signing something at ringside.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to talk about that soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll have to set up something to talk to T-Money soon enough. Or maybe T-Money will say something on Madhouse.
Maybe so.
The winner of the Springtime Rumble, folks, is none other than the postman himself, the franchise T-Money. But that does lead us to the next part, practically the main event, which
the
is
wedding between Blakey Dyer and Lillian Turner. And our new IT guy, you showed us a nice little clip. I never thought Blakey Dyer was capable of receiving this item. If you have that clip still queued up, please play it.
Please do.
What clip?
There's my favorite raffle winner. Do you still have the No Pussies clip ready to queue up?
Oh. Well, let's ignore the scenery change momentarily then.
How much pussy does this motherfucker get? We read 0 pussy, ma'am. Dear God.
That one. That is an accurate reading.
I never thought Blakey Dyer was able of getting this, but we got a shotgun wedding. He's got a beautiful bride making her way to the ring as he got up from the announce table to get in the ring.
Listen, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. The Dyers, they know how to throw a freaking party back there.
Wait,
seriously? Great.
I mean, it's been crazy back here. Okay, I'll tell you that. Y'all been out here, calling matches and stuff. Back here though, oh my God.
Well, man. I'll let you return to the party. Thank you for.
Oh man, I'm here now. I need to get away from that. Okay. It's getting a little too crazy for the HSG over here. We need to.
Well, speaking of crazy, this should have been a night.
Fine gentlemen.
Thank you for coming out to join us, Mr. Hawaiian Shirt Guy, the best raffle winner.
I appreciate it, man. Look, guys, we're
with the pizza.
Like this. I mean, look, Hawaiian Shirt Guy. Look, we are gracious enough that you're here for us tonight, and you've been a gracious tech guy to be the least.
Who knew I could do it?
And honestly, all the while partying, may I say.
I tell you, man, I'm like the Swiss Army knife of the industry.
You are. You really are. I mean, talking about a Swiss Army knife, let's go ahead and go to the Swiss Army knife of a wedding that we're going to get ready to get into.
There's a bit of everything with this evening. So Miss Turner was making her way down the ramp to Here Comes the Bride. That little belly bump showing so lovely in her dress. Whether or not that is actually Blakey Dyer's will remain to be seen when the child is born.
There might be a parental test coming through. There might be a parental test.
So, Mr. Dyer got up into the ring to meet his beautiful bride, and as they turned, the Minister of Ceremonies, none other than Mr. Acknow Smiles himself, coming down to conduct this ceremony. Surely to finally put an end to the war of the Dyers and the farm, I'm certain.
He said he didn't say does anybody. The priest announced, doesn't anybody object to this?
Well,
Agnos Mouth says that this has to be blessed and that there has to be a sacrifice.
Yes. And when he does that, he gestures to one of the cameramen and one of the bridesmen, and it turns out it was Mr. T.J. Blair and Jack Harvey.
Oh, God.
And the farm and are around the ring. Jack has gotten a hold of Blakey Dyer, forcing him to his knees to watch as T.J. Blair has just knocked his wife to her knees, and he's lining up. He's punching her stomach repeatedly.
Oh my God!
That once beautiful white dress is fully staining red as Blake is forced to watch this blessing of a ceremony. As Blakey Dyer called over to his hobbled wife, Actos Milos picked up the mic and said, "I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride." And you got this on yourself.
Right, man. You said Acnos pronounce you man and wife.
Oh my God!
This was
This is.
There's no hiding it. He is truly TJ Baby Killer.
I'm gonna be sick.
I don't blame you. This isn't the first time this has happened, but this might be the most brutal. I glossed over this. I know this is not necessarily a PG show. It could get graphic, but I don't have the stomach for it, folks. This was the most grotesque, brutal assault I've ever seen in my life. I could justify when TJ did this to Sanders' wife because she hit him. She got involved in that.
We may have to get a hold of. We may have to get a hold of manslaughter and see what he can. We'll have to see if somebody can stop that man.
I guess so.
At this point, I mean, I don't know what to say.
Can you just point out they haven't stopped the music yet?
No, the band's been playing. This is a live band.
All of that just happened.
And they kept playing. I mean,
wait a minute.
Most wedding cakes are vanilla, but I guess this one's red velvet.
Oh my God.
You're terrible.
Yes, I am.
You're terrible.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Don't sound so heartbroken by this, Graves. Come on.
Wait a minute.
I'm not for this.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what the bad thing is?
What?
It's one of those. It's a strawberry. It's a red velvet cake with strawberry chunks in it.
Now you're the terrible one. So, I guess, folks, thanks for tuning in live.
Thanks for tuning in live to Madhouse. We appreciate y'all. But I mean, let's be honest. Hit up Texas Steel for hunting trip, and don't forget use code MOON to get
use code MOON and
off your transmission fluid and your motor oil, folks.
Yeah.
And don't forget, tune in next time to see what happens when TJ Blair kills yet again another baby. See you next time.